Hey, this is Jeff, Facebook Community Preppers, and Watching Ready on YouTube. If you're watching this video, they're the exact same videos for both places. What I want to talk about right now, the situation of our state and country. This is summertime, where we should be thriving. There should be money being made, hand over fist. Things should be booming. There should be all kinds of money being thrown around, but there's not. What is going on? It seems as we have a stagnant economy. Do people have jobs? Quite a few. Is there quite a few people without jobs? Yes. In this very season, though, I don't see a lot of jobs. Not the type of jobs that you'd want to raise your family on. $8 an hour or something like that isn't going to raise your family, take care of your fuel back and forth to work, the packed lunches you're going to eat while you're on those jobs. So where are we in our economy? It seems like the noose has been tightening around our wallets. If there is money to be made or seen, it's at the top, where the elites run and control many aspects of the economy and your lifestyle. None of it seems to be trickling down into your homes, into your households, benefiting you. But you have money every week, every other week, or every month leaving your wallets. But you seem to be getting poorer and poorer with no benefits. No benefits to releasing those dollars into the government, like your local police departments and stuff like that. I don't see where they're really doing a very good job with your tax money that is going out to them every year. When I was growing up, there was always a police presence in the neighborhoods, which kept burglars and crime at bay. Now it takes them 10, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, depending on what your cause is for needing them, for them to reach your home. I'm not understanding that. It's kind of crazy because I do things on the side to generate dollars and money, and I see not a whole lot of money changing hands. Is this a sign that things are getting bad? I believe so. There's many ways to try to generate money, as you see these people that are trying to generate money by being on selling walls and such on Facebook that I frequent myself. And yet I see these posts reposting every day. Same with Craigslist. I go through there and I see some tools and things that typically I would buy or whatever, and I continuously, day after day, week after week, maybe month after month, see those same tools still sitting there. Tools that, I'm like, damn if somebody's going to buy them, that type of attitude. Because the tools that are out there are going to generate money. There again, I see stagnant. I don't see it moving. I think we're about to the end of what this country once stood for. Money is freedom. Is it not? Money is your freedom. If you have it, you can spend it any way you want. Motorcycles, new cars, houses, vacations, buying whatever you think you need or want. Television, cell phones, or maybe you just enjoy having financial freedom. But anymore, it seems to be tightening. It seems to be less money coming into your homes and households, and more of it going out, benefiting the elite, the upper powers, and none of it is coming back to you. What do you do about it? I really don't know. It seems like we're forced into a belief system, how things are ran, and there's guidelines we must follow, how things should be done. Really doesn't seem like freedom. Would I like to have the freedom to say I don't want to pay my almost $200 a month car insurance on my vehicles? Yes. Would I like to have the freedom to say what health care I want? Yes. Just as much as your freedom to choose what gas station you want to fill your vehicle up at. I want that kind of freedom. I want to be able to control my own money in my own household. Say where it can go and how I want it spent. So most households, between 40 and 60% of the income that you bring in goes to the government. Through things you buy that are taxed, through property taxes, through bank loans that you get to add that new garage. By them loaning you money, they bet on you in the future of paying them a certain amount. Almost like back in the mobster days, you would go and bet on maybe his horses or whatever. Same thing we do today. And you get a loan from a loan shark. And you promise at such and such a time that if you win, you will give them their money back with interest. Well, that's the banking system. Same kind of mobsters, maybe worse. They bet on your future. Just like the stock market. They bet on your futures. So how strong is our establishment against the competing establishments in all the other nations? I'd say at this point, we're at pretty bad shape. Pretty sad, bad shape. China may even be worse, and we would think they would be on top of the food chain. But if you research it, they have billion-dollar cities built with the top luxury items and airports, their own airports, and elevators, and everything you could ever dream of. These cities are left barren. They built them, and nobody lives there. Pretty freaky. Is this a sign also that the end is close and near of what we're going to have to endure? Because I don't see a lot in trade either. And Wall Street lying their ass off all the time, so you don't never know who's telling the truth, who's telling a lie. But they always want to seem as the glimmering light at the end of the tunnel if you're having a bad week. That the economy was doing great and nothing's going wrong, and anybody that invests should make millions of dollars and benefit from this, but the only person that makes out is the lone shark. The shark, which is in the tank that we all live in, and we're all just a bunch of minnows for the shark to eat. Only the guys on top get the prize and split the pie. Because I sure in the hell don't feel it down here at the bottom. I'm not saying I'm rich. I'm not saying I'm poor. I'm not saying I'm medium status in the community. I say, well, I'm doing fine. You know, I don't go outside of my comfort zone of things I buy because I don't see the point in it. For me to go buy a vehicle just because Joe Schmo next door bought a vehicle and I have to match him or outmatch him, or I have to go buy a house because I know somebody that just bought a house and I got to do the same thing, match him or outmatch him. We're all hypnotized and hit with the illusion that we must always strive for the best and get the best and have the best, and sometimes that just don't work. Some people with bad credit may have the best deal going because they owe nobody. They can't get loans or credit, so they're probably at the best that anyone could be. I just wonder how you all feel this economy is treating you right now. Because I don't see a whole lot of things moving. I mean, I'd probably see it more if I lived in a bigger city, but there's thousands and thousands of people that live where I live. And where are they going every day, or what are they doing every day to generate money? Because I don't see a lot of it. It's crazy. Anyway, your thoughts, your comments will be well appreciated. Leave them here in the comment section on this channel. Give me your thoughts and comments. Surely share it and like it, and we'll live to see another day, hopefully. But things are slowly, it just seems like it's slowly, the brakes are being put on, and things are slowly drying up. At first you have this big creek that's hundreds of thousands of gallons of water flows freely from, and it gets really, really hot, and you see the water receding by looking at the banks of those creeks, and you used to say, man, that water used to be up there, 4 foot or whatever. Now it's way down here. A couple more weeks go by, maybe you only see about 2 inches of water on that creek bed, and you're like, holy crap. We should be seeing, the water level being up here, not down there. Oh my gosh, what's going on? For us to figure out what's going on, we'd have to go all the way upriver where the water came from and see what the problem is. Maybe it's a beaver dam. Maybe it just all imploded and there's only a trickle coming from that same spot where millions of gallons of water used to flow from. Yeah, you know where I'm getting at, your money. Your government. If they would open up the grates of the dam and let money flow to the people, and people start buying things like TVs and brand new couches and flooring and washers and dryers and beds, wouldn't that benefit the government? Because you're buying products. They're not very smart, because if I ran the government, I would give people, $200,000 a piece, so they could buy goods, and these companies would be on setback as far as the end of the year to be able to keep up with the production. You start seeing things that say out of stock, we'll replenish these shelves soon. Those are signs of things thriving. Things are great. You see older vehicles on the road. Nobody's buying those $50,000 and $70,000 vehicles. So they're staying on the lots. So not a whole lot of movement going on. It's because the government, which should open those floodgates, is keeping more of that money in. And when they do that, they're not doing good business, because the more they hold from you, the less you spend, so the less money they're getting in their pockets. All it is common sense. If they would open up those floodgates and allow people to buy, they would be overwhelmed with money from the people and from the factories that create goods. Would they not? It's just common sense. But they're not that fucking bright, are they? They rather see dry ponds and dry riverbeds. I don't know, people. Your thoughts and comments would be appreciated. Anyway, this is Jeff, watching Ready YouTube and Community Preppers on Facebook. Join the channel. And as I said before, I will create videos as I see a benefit to it. I'm not going to sit here and talk day after day on videos about the same crap. I don't want to do that and bore you to death. So anyway, you guys take care. Like, subscribe, comment. I'm out of here.